Hello and welcome to the Pretty Good Gaming Daily Triple, the new no shit gaming news video with 3 stories in 1 video and 0 faff. Let's get stuck in. Monster Hunter World Iceborne had a lot of issues when it released on PC, but at least now Capcom have admitted that they did a whoopsie. Capcom has admitted that it messed up with the launch of Monster Hunter World Iceborne on PC and has apologised to the players. The company issued a statement on a Steam blog yesterday saying an issue has been discovered with the save data would not convert to the new file format if the save data and the game haven't been updated after October the 30th, 2018, the day when Kulve Taroth had been added to the game via title update. We will be releasing a patch in the coming days that will address this issue. Our sincere apologies for any inconvenience this issue may have caused. Last week we reported on the issues PC players were having with the new Monster Hunter World Iceborne expansion. As a quick recap, the expansion arrived on PC on January the 9th, a whole 4 months later than consoles, but the PC version shipped with some very critical issues. Players were finding that their save games were being deleted by the update, and were faced with losing hundreds of hours of progress in some cases. The issue was occurring even for players who didn't buy the expansion, as the base game was updated at the same time as the expansion released. Some people were even blaming the players themselves, suggesting that mods were to blame, especially the console players who are now even more smug than ever. Not only did they get to play Iceborne 4 months earlier than their PC playing counterparts, but now the PC Master Race's precious mods were now deleting their in-game characters. But this explanation and apology from Capcom confirms that PC players were in fact not to blame. It also proves conclusively that console scrubs can go and suck a dick. Just to confirm, that was a joke, so if any of you were actually offended by that joke, then you should probably go and find a safer space for yourselves over somewhere else on YouTube. And for everybody else who likes a bit of light humour with their gaming news, hit the fucking subscribe button. This all comes on the back of the announcement that Iceborne has now surpassed 4 million total sales thanks to the PC launch. And with the base game selling in excess of 15 million units so far, becoming Capcom's most successful game ever. All in all, a great result for Capcom. Next up, I've totally forgotten to write the intro to this segment. David Cage has revealed on Twitter that 2020 should be a very exciting year for fans of his studio Quantic Dream. Okay, I'm late, but I wanted to say Happy New Year. I wish you all the best for 2020. 2019 has been an amazing year for the studio. 2020 should be even more exciting. We have lots of surprises to come for our fans, so stay tuned. And in 2020, more than ever, be deviant. This leaves fans like me speculating what the studio is working on right now. What does he mean by a lot of surprises? Detroit Became Human, his most recent game, was released in 2018 and came to PC last year after a period of exclusivity on the PlayStation console. His 2 previous games, Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, also arrived on PC in 2019, which rules those ports out of the running. Could he be working on some Detroit Become Human DLC? Seems unlikely since the game launched over a year and a half ago. So could it be a new tech demo, which he does like to do, or even a new IP announcement? A sequel is unlikely. Cage isn't one for retreading old ground, having never produced a sequel to any of his games, although he did make 1 DLC for Heavy Rain back in the day. Whatever he is working on, Cage recently promised that all future games will release on all available platforms at launch. Great news for fans of narrative games who play on Xbox, and also maybe great news for players on Google Stadia. Both of them. Now, there's nothing I like more than strapping on a VR headset for a couple of hours and forgetting my wife and kids even exist. But for those of you who are interested in getting into VR, got some good news and some bad news. Following the announcement of the not Half-Life 3 game HalfLife Alex in November, Valve's VR headset, the Valve Index, has apparently sold out everywhere. With Half-Life Alex being a VR exclusive game and being specifically developed and optimized for the Valve Index hardware, players seem to be gearing up way ahead of time. RotoVR reported that the headset is out of stock in 31 countries where Valve is selling it. The headset itself costs $999, which makes it one of the most expensive VR options on the market right now. But with Half-Life Alex due out in March this year, eager players have been snapping them up en masse. Valve has said that it will be getting more in stock before the game ships, which is good news. But if you are looking to get your hands on a VR unit sooner rather than later, HTC have just permanently cut the price of their Valve Pro unit by $200, taking the price down to $600 in total. VR is growing stronger year on year, with 5.7 million headsets sold in 2019 alone. Just think of all those poor, neglected children. Now, to be fair, I did buy my kids each a VR unit for Christmas, so if anything, they're the ones ignoring me, which is nothing new. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this new no shit gaming news format. If you did, hit the like button because it gives the video a boost. Hit the subscribe and the bell if you want to be notified when we release these videos. Why not toss a coin to your YouTuber over at patreon.com/prettygoodgaming. And that is it for now. I've been Gareth Evans. Bye for now. I screwed up the outro, but I'm rolling with it. Monster Hunter World had a lot of issues when it released on Iceborne. This video with 3 videos. It's not 3 videos, it's 3 stories. Issued a statement on the company issued a statement on the Steam blog. It's not the Steam blog, guys. It's a fucking Steam blog.